Archer and Olive just added a bunch of new items to their everyday planner collection, including planner stickers, washi tape, and rainbow gel pens. But my favorite thing that they just added is actually this awesome creative case. And we're gonna be taking a look at this in a full review today to see how well it is. We've been looking for a really good storage case from Archer and Olive. Let's see if they've delivered. Before we get started, I've been checking out my channel analytics and noticed that over 75% of you are not subscribed yet, but you're watching the video. So if you've watched a few videos, you definitely like what's happening here. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. I'd love to have you here as a part of the crew. Let's go ahead and check out this creative case. I'm so excited. What's great about these new creative cases is they're a part of the everyday collection, which means that they will, for the most part, always be available. And if they go out of stock, they'll get more stock, and eventually they're not gonna go out. At least that's the whole idea behind the everyday collection. What's interesting about this specifically is that we saw something somewhat similar to this in one of the old December subscription boxes. It was this one here. It had the whole case. It had the bears on it and like those florals and all. And I'll be honest, not my cup of tea. I actually put that away in storage as we've really cleaned stuff up around here. But this I was excited about because I feel like this was a lot more functional and also just good for anyone. And I know that I don't like to harp all the time that I'm like a guy in this planner community, right? But like not everything is made necessarily for me or for others that don't like a lot of like flowery kind of design things. So finding a case in a solid color that is really nice, well, I'm excited about it, to be completely honest with you. So let's go ahead and check out this full case. The first thing we need to know is it comes in 3 colors. It comes in an emerald, mint, or charcoal. And it's really nice just overall on how it is. I don't know if you can really see in the video, but there is a really nice little herringbone pattern on here. So it's not just like straight cloth, has a little bit of cool design to it. You also have the brass over top of this. So you'll have the Archer and Olive here. You've got the zippers. I like that it's like a small holder here. Also, when that other one in December was like a big, huge tassel that was on there, not my deal. You also have these brass buttons here and a holder that are on here, and then clear here on the back. And then when you open it up, that's really where all the magic happens. And it's so big because it can fit so much inside of it. So maybe I'll hold it sideways like this as we talk about all the different features. When you first open it up, you'll see the nice little tag in here, designed in the USA, ethically made in China by Archer and Olive. That's sewn in here. You have one big pocket in the back here, and then you have 3 small mesh pockets that you can fit all kinds of fun stuff into. We'll kind of load this thing up in just a little bit, but I saw them load a lot of stickers inside of here, which is what I think I might put inside of here too. Then when you go a little bit further here, you're actually going to see a flap here that has spot for 28 pens. This can hold acrylographs. This can hold the Calliographs, brush pens, regular pens. We're going to load this up and see exactly how much it can hold. I'm excited about that. It's also removable, which is super neat. So it has little buttons here that you can pop in and pop out. So if you don't want to take this with you, you can remove it. Or if you want to take it in with you, you can. Or travel with it, pull this out while you're working, sit this off to the side with all of your markers. It's got the whole deal. So I'm really loving it. Also in the back here, you're gonna have another large pocket, and then you're also gonna have these 2 ribbons that have buttons on it. These are for washi tape. So you can go ahead and travel with your washi tape if you want to. That way they're not rolling all around, and you can clip them in here. I'll be putting a whole collection in here. I really wanna like stack this sucker up and be like, how much can we really fit inside of here? The other thing about this too, which is really neat, because you can see it's a large guy here. It can fit all the different size notebooks. So like here's a square notebook inside of it. I can fit that just fine. Here's a big B5. Awesome. Of course, an A5, travelers. I think everything they have can fit inside of here. So it's pretty awesome. And even say you had like 2 notebooks and you wanted to travel with them, like I think you could. We'll see what we can fit in here when we start to load this sucker up and just like really get into it. I mean, let's take it to the max. All right, so first things first, let's pop some acrylographs in here. The ability to hold 28 items is pretty awesome. So whether you want like a whole collection inside of here or just a handful of them, you absolutely can. So we'll pop some of those in here just to give it a whirl, see how it's working out. So those are nice and tight in there. And I do get nervous sometimes whenever, if that elastic is too loose and you're like, oh, great, I would love to put some pens inside of here. Oh, they don't hold anything. Like that's kind of a bummer. So go ahead and put the acrylographs in here. We'll also put the Calliographs in here too, so it doesn't have to just be for short items. You can also put longer items here, so whether it's the Calliographs or Tombows or any type of other fine liner, that's going to work just fine inside of here. Now, I've really been getting into fountain pens recently, so I think I would definitely want to bring a few different ones with me if I wanted to. So let's just pop some of these in here and take a look. All looking good to me. Even got like a little thinny inside of here. Yeah, that looks good to me. So we've got that all loaded up. Let's grab some other pens too. Let's see if anything doesn't necessarily secure inside of here. I think for the most part, as long as you got somewhat of a thick pen, you're okay. Or if you have a clip, it's good to leave that in there. I was a little bit nervous about like my favorite, the Uniball Signo, the DX, but that's nice and firm inside of there. So like, this is all good. I got myself like a big old fat pencil highlighter. We need one more thing over on this side. Let's do another big old fat pencil highlighter. All right, so we can fit all of that inside of here. Let's go ahead and make sure we're snapped up. We can flip it over and we can fit a bunch of other stuff. I'm not going to load this side up, but let's just take a look. We've got like Arch and Olive gel pens. That's nice and secure inside of here. I grabbed like the thinnest thing I could find, which was like these emote pens, and that actually fits in there really nice too. So that's a lot of stuff to fit in here. I'm happy. Like, yes. I'm excited. This is really nice. So, all right. So we've loaded that all up in here. Now we got to figure out our pocket side. In all the videos I saw, they were putting stickers inside of here. So let's grab some things and let's see like what might we put inside of these little guys here. I've got quite the sticker collection, that's for sure. But let's go ahead and just set these in here just to see what they look like. Like, I know that stickers fit in here because, well, it was in the video. So you've got like a really deep pocket back here. So that one actually goes all the way down to the bottom. So I wasn't actually expecting that. I thought, oh, it's going to kind of be cut off. So you can fit a lot of stuff back there if you wanted to. Anything you needed to. If you wanted to put it in this one here, that actually holds on pretty nicely as well. Goes all the way to the bottom. Now, I was thinking, Mark, you also like stamps along with your stickers. So if I wanted to put a handful of my stamps inside of here, I could do that. I was also thinking, Mark, you like stamps and you would maybe want to take a handful with you. So you could pop a few of those in here. I think everything would hold on just fine. I'm going to kind of put that in there. Yeah. So if you want to take a handful of stamps with you, you could. Of course, you could load up these other pockets if you wanted to, or you've got this whole one inside of here too. Let's grab some more stamps. Let's be a little aggressive. Let's take our entire clear stamp collection from Arch and Olive. Boom, that's in there. We're going on vacation for like ever. We need it all. All right, so back here, the idea, I don't know if it all will fit. I think I'm gonna have to take some of this out. There's no way this is all gonna fit inside of here. I think I overdid it with some of the entire collection of stamps. All right, let's go ahead and put some washi tape inside of here. Actually, let's take this off for right now. Let's go ahead and put some washi tape in here too. We're going to take it to the extremes. I have too much washi tape. I know that's for sure. All right. But we can fit a lot of rolls on here, I feel like. Again, we're intentionally taking this to the max because I want you to know what you're getting from this. You know, I don't use a whole lot of washi tape. I'm definitely trying to use it a little bit more since I have so much of it. But we're going to do what I always do in life. I'm going to take it to the extreme, and then I'm going to have to like dial it back a lot more. All right, let's say I really had a problem. We know that I do have a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I just fit 20 rolls of washi tape. Now, mind you, some of them are a little bit thinner, but like that's a lot of washi tape. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. I honestly think it's too much washi tape to put anything else inside of here because I'm like, okay, pens, that's not going to shut. But like I said, pushing it. So I'm actually not going to put a B5 in here because I know that a B5 wouldn't fit. Like I'm not trying to totally bust this thing open, but I definitely think my A5, 20 pieces of washi, a ton of pens, stamps, the whole deal. Can I close it? Let's find out. Yep, that closed. All right, so that's a lot of stuff. Let's see, does our handle hold? Our handle holds. It does say that this has a weight limit of 4 pounds. I don't think I have 4 pounds worth of supplies in here, but I have a lot of supplies in here. I'm really impressed. I didn't think that it would hold that much, but like, okay, I went a little over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 clear stamps inside of here. 10 if you count that. Stickers in the back. I've got some block stamps here. I've got acrylographs, fountain pens, pencils. I could stack this whole sucker up. A5 notebook, 10 washi. Like, why would I ever need this much ever? That's a dumb question. We all know why. But like, I could really make this whatever I need it to be when I want it. And it's a cool design, and I feel like I could take this with me anywhere and feel comfortable. So that's awesome, and that's definitely a thumbs up. I have to tell you, I'm really impressed by this case. You never know quite what you're gonna get, especially after the other one that we saw in those past subscription boxes. Wasn't totally my deal, but I like the idea. And like I mentioned, a lot of the times those subscription boxes will show you things that are coming out in the future. And it's cool that they found a refined way to do this. Those straps are nice, plenty of spaces for pen, whether those are acrylographs or just your own pens that you wanna use. Like everything fits in here, and all of the different sizes. So if you're not a fan of a book cover or something like that, you pop that right in this case, all of your pens, whatever you need, and you're good to go. So I'm really excited, making sure this thing holds up over time. It sounds like it's definitely built to, and I'm excited to keep putting this along with all of my stationery stuff as I'm traveling, heading down to the beach, and just keeping it all together. It's gonna be a good time. As always, thank you so much for hanging out, and let me know in the comments down below what you think of this. Is this something that you'd like to add to your collection of Archer and Olive goodies, or just planning supplies as a whole? I'll talk to you next time. Happy planning. See ya.